Sixth standard students, let us start from the next topic, circles. In our environment you find many things that are round. You can see bangle, a wheel, a coin, etc. We use the round shape in many ways. It is easier to roll a heavy steel tube than to drag it. When we will drag it, so we will feel heavy, but when we will roll this steel tube, so easily we can roll. A circle is a simple closed curve which is not a polygon. Straightforwardly we can say that a circle is not made of simple line segments. It is a closed curve, so it's not a polygon. It has some very special properties. Let us see. Do this. Place a bangle or any round shape trace around to get a circular shape. Draw. If you want to make a circular garden, how will you proceed? Take two sticks. Children, you will make one video and you will send. So first try to understand this activity, and again you will read this. Take two sticks and a piece of rope. Okay, two sticks and piece of rope. तो आप दो इस तरह की स्टिक लीजिए और रस्सी से इस तरह से उसको बांध दीजिए. ड्राइव वन स्टिक इनटू द ग्राउंड. इस स्टिक को फिक्स करिए और इस स्टिक को ड्राइव करिए. दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ द प्रपोज्ड सर्कल. जो फिक्स्ड स्टिक है, इट विल बी द सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल. फॉर्म टू लूप्स एंड इट एच एंड ऑफ द रो. व्हेन यू विल टेक वन राउंड होल, place one loop around the stick at the center. Put the other around to other stick. Keep the stick vertical to the ground. Keep the rope taut all the time and trace the path. You get a circle. Easily fix करिए इसको आप पूरा घुमाइए. So you will get one fixed shape that is called circle. Naturally, every point on the circle is at equal distance from the center. So fixed stick will be the center of the circle. When you will join one point on the center of the circle, another point on the circle, so the distance will be the same from the center of the circle. So we can say that from the center of the circle, the distance between every point on the circle is same. Now parts of the circle. Now parts of a circle. Here is circle with center. A, P, B, M. A, P, B, M are points on the circle. You can see on the circle, on the circle, on the circle, on the circle. Now CA, join this line segment. Initial point, end point, join. So already I explained here, this distance is from the circle everywhere is same. So CA equal to CP is equal to CB is equal to C, whatever point, if we are taking here E, so CE, CM, all are equal. Each of the segments, these line segments are called radius of the circle. So CM, radius CA, radius CP, radius CB, radius CE, radius, if we will give the name of this point is, so everywhere radius, radius, radius. The radius is a line segment. So definition of radius is, the radius is a line segment that connects the center to the point of the circle. When 1 point if we will take on the circle and 1 is center of the circle. When we will join these 2 points, we will get one line segment. That line segment is called circle. CP line segment, CP line segment, CM are 2 radii. The plural form of radius is 2 radii. So you can see one line segment you are getting which passes through the point C, and C is the center of the circle. So any line segment CP and CM are radii such that CPM are in line. You can see PM are in one line. So we can say line segment PM is known as the diameter of the circle. That means 1 radius, 2 radius, and this line segment is passing through the center of the circle. If any line segments and points are on the circle and it is passing through the center of the circle, it is called diameter. And CP radius, CM radius. Is the diameter double the size of a radius? You can see here radius, radius. 2 radius will make 1 diameter. So we can say that diameter just double the radius. Now see here. When 2 points are on the circle, that means P and B. Line segment PB is chord connecting 2 points on circle. Is PM also chord? Yes. PM, according to the definition of chord, 2 points on circle. The difference is this, and this is, this line segment is passing through the center of the circle. And it is also chord, but we give the special name of this chord is diameter because this chord is passing through the center of the circle. An arc is a portion of circle. Arc. Curve type. If P and Q are 2 points, you get the arc PQ. Arc, PA arc, PB arc. As in the case of any simple closed curve, you can think of the interior and exterior of circle. So, interior and exterior. A region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc on one side and pair of radii on the other 2 sides is called a sector. See children, I will teach you all these parts on the green board also. See here, now if we will take 2 points, so it is called PQ is arc. If we will shade, so this portion is enclosed by 2 radius, so it is called sector. See here, a region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc or one side or one pair of radii. If O, so OP and OQ, it is enclosed by this. Other 2 sides is called a sector. So it is whole part is called sector. So according to the definition of sector, 2 radius, 2 radii enclosed by an arc, this portion. So according to the definition of sector, 2 radii, arc, so it is called sector. A region in the interior of circle enclosed by a chord and arc, it is called segment. Sector and segment. Sector is enclosed by 2 radii and segment is one curve and one chord. So a region in the interior of circle enclosed by a chord and an arc is called a segment of the circle. So it is the difference between the sector and segment. Take any circular object, use a thread and wrap it around the object. Once the length of thread is the distance covered to travel around the object once. What does the length denote? The distance around of a circle is its circumference. So see here, like we measure the perimeter. Suppose that we want to measure this page. So measure with the help of ruler, then this side and this side. We add all these sides. Okay, so in this way, if one point is here of the thread, initial point, and if one round, we'll take with the help of thread and then open, and then we will measure with the help of ruler. It is called a circumference of the circle. So special name we give to perimeter of circle, that is circumference of the circle. Now do this, take a circular sheet, okay, fold it into two halves. When you will fold, crease the fold and open up. So circle is divided into two equal parts with the help of diameter. Easily, circular region is halved by the diameter. Exactly. So a diameter of circle divides into two equal parts. Each part is called semicircle. That means half circle is called semicircle. A semicircle is half of a circle with the endpoints of diameter as part of the boundary. You can see half chapati. So half chapati is what? Half circle. And center, we divide always chapati, half chapati from the center. And so center, so you will get one line that is called diameter. It will be boundary. You can see everywhere it is fixed point, and at this point if we will take distance, equal distance, and then we will join the collection of points. So one special figure we will get, it is called circle. Okay, and this fixed point is called center of the circle. Now from the fixed point, if we will take one point on the circle, so and we will join this O to Q, so line segment we will get, it is called radius. Here also radius, so two radius, and if we will join two radius, it is called a diameter. That means one special line, that line is passing through the center of the circle and two endpoints are touching on the circle. That line segment is called center of the circle. Sorry, diameter of the circle. Now this line segment RS, you can see it is not passing through the center of the circle, but endpoints are touching on the circle, so it is called chord. So chord, so many chords are there, but if the chord is passing through the center of the circle, special name we give, that is diameter. And diameter is just double of the radius. Two radius makes one diameter, and radius is just half of the diameter. So in short, we can see O is the center of the circle, OP and OQ, two radii, so plural form of radius is radii. Now PQ is diameter, RS is chord, and formula, diameter is just double of radius, so D equal to 2R, or we can say radius is just half of the diameter, so formula is R equal to D by 2. Now see in the circle, this is called arc. Arc. Now if it is called chord, so chord and arc, so this portion is called segment, and if arc is enclosed by two radii, it is called sector. So if region is covered by chord and arc, it is called segment, and interior portion is covered by two radii with sector is called segment. And diameter divides the circle into two halves, and each half is called semicircle. Let us start exercise 4.6. From the figure, identify. Figure you can see the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. 3 radii, the name of the 3 radii. Line segment OB, OA, OB and OC. Okay. A diameter, according to the definition, line segment passes through the center of the circle. So AC is the diameter. A chord, ED or DE, 2 points in the interior, O and P. A point in the exterior point. Here also is given Q. And a sector, a segment. Is every diameter of a circle also chord? Yes, according to the definition of chord, 2 endpoints should be on the circle. And if the chord is passing through the center of the circle, the special name we give, that is diameter. Is every chord of a circle also a diameter? No, it is chord, but it is not a diameter. Diameter, when chord is converted into diameter, then the chord will pass through the center of the circle. Draw any circle and mark its center, radius, diameter, sector, segment, a point in its interior, exterior and arc. Easily you can do. 2 diameter of circle will necessarily intersect. Yes, suppose that one diameter is this, another diameter if B2, this BY if you will. So definitely the diameters are intersecting at point O. The center of the circle is always in its interior. Definitely. Now what we have discussed, a point determines a location. It is usually denoted by a capital letter. Yes. A line segment, children, it's very IMP. Learn all these. A line segment corresponds to the shortest distance between 2 points. Yes, we have seen the line segment joining points A and B, and it is denoted by line segment AB. A line is obtained when a line segment like line segment AB is extended on both sides indefinitely. Yes. It is denoted by line AB or sometimes by a single small letter like L. 2 distinct lines meeting at a point are called intersecting lines. 2 lines in a plane are said to be parallel if they do not meet. A ray is a portion of line starting at a point and going in one direction endlessly. Any drawing, straight or non-straight, done without lifting the pencil may be called a curve. In this sense, a line is also a curve. Yes, in mathematical language, line is also a curve. In practical life, line we will not see in the curve, but in mathematics, line is also a curve. A simple curve is one that does not cross itself. A curve is said to be enclosed if its ends are joined, otherwise it is said to be open. A polygon is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. Here the line segments are the sides of the polygon. Any 2 sides with a common endpoints are adjacent sides. The meeting point of a pair of sides is called a vertex. The endpoints of the same side are adjacent vertices. If in a triangle you will see, so line segments, you know vertices, you know adjacent sides, that means in there one vertex should be common, and the meeting point of pair of sides is called vertex. The endpoints of the same side are adjacent vertices. The join of any 2 non-adjacent vertices is a diagonal. In quadrilateral we have seen an angle is made up of 2 rays starting from a common starting or initial point. 2 rays OA and OB make angle AOB. So middle letter we never change. BOA, The name of the angle, either angle O, angle AOB, angle BOA. An angle leads to three divisions of a region. On the angle, the interior of the angle and the exterior of the angle. A triangle is a three-sided polygon. You know very well about it. A quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon. In any quadrilateral, four sides are there. Pair of opposite sides, four angles are there, four vertices are there. Angle A and C opposite angles. Already I explained angle A is adjacent to angle B and angle D. Similar relations exist for other three angles. You can do this only in the rough notebook. A circle is a path of point moving at the same distance from a fixed point. The fixed point is the center of the circle. The fixed distance is the radius, and the distance around the circle is the circumference. A chord is a circle, is a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. A diameter is a chord passing through the center of the circle. A sector is the region in the interior of circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides. A segment of a circle is a region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc and a chord. The diameter of circle divides it into two semicircles. Already all these points discussed, but read at the time of UT2 also, it's very important. So here the chapter is finished.